You know, Sam, we love coffee.
Yes.
And we love dogs.
Yeah, see?
A Piper right there. Coffee makes us happy, so we wanted to find a way to make more dogs happy, hence the birth of Happy Dog Java. What's better than starting your day with a delicious cup of coffee? How about enjoying your coffee while knowing that each sip provided much needed food, supplies, and even adoption fees for a dog stuck in a shelter, hopeful of their forever home.
So every cup?
Yes. Proceeds from every purchase provide these things and help dogs find homes faster and live more comfortably until they find their home. We and so many dogs thank you for your purchase. Have a cup, save a pup.
Set it off in this mother woody. A woody. A woody. I set it off in this motherfucker. A woody. A woody. I set it off in this mother. What's up? A woody. A woody. I set it off.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Sam the Bandit here. I am here with my co-host Tasha, and we are here with Conflict Radio, and we're here to talk about Conflict 59. Campus Chaos in Savannah, Georgia, October 14th. We talked to a couple of fighters that are most of the fighters that are competing on the card, and today will be no different. And let's go ahead and bring him on while he's finding a place to park. Kevin,
what's up, guys?
What's up, what you got?
I know.
Nothing much. Just dealing with a bunch of overgrown toddlers. But other than that, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, man. So how's everything going? Last time we saw you were in Augusta, right?
Yeah.
And then
yeah, that was fun, man. It was fun. It was a fun fight.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to get back in there and do it again. Except kickboxing this time. So that's always exciting.
So how is that approach different? Like when you're doing MMA and then when you're doing like when you're preparing for MMA and when you're preparing just for kickboxing?
I would say some of the cardio stuff I do is a little bit differently, just because I don't have to worry so much about grappling and stuff like that. And the pace, even though the rounds aren't as long, I feel like the pace is higher. So I do a lot more road work when I'm doing kickboxing and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, kind of introduce yourself to everyone too, while we just starting out, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. What's up? I feel you.
Yeah,
I know, right? My name's Kevin, the Hebrew Hammer Schroder. I fight out of Battleborn BJJ and MMA in High Point, North Carolina, under Coach Kelly and Anunson.
Mm-hmm. That's sweet, man. And then, how long have you been with those guys?
Oh man, I've been with them, I'd say a little under 2 years now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I've been really fortunate to be able to train with those guys. Kelly's like the best coach I've ever had, like hands down. And and that's not to, put down any of the coaches I've had previously. I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of really great people who've showed me a lot of cool things and helped me just progress, in martial arts and in life in general. But Kelly is definitely he's the best one, man. He's top of the line. I'm very fortunate to have him.
Sweet. And then, like, how has that been the last couple years, like, building that team at Battleborn? Because y'all got some killers out of that way.
Yeah, it's been cool, like, because like I said, they haven't been open that long, so it was kind of neat, like, to kind of get in there, like, on the ground floor, so to speak, and like just watch it grow just from the short time that they've been there and then I've been with them, to see kind of like have a lot of these new people that started out and now they're just great, man. And then still having some of the guys that were over in Nevada, that came down and moved with them and watching them just do amazing things and getting to train with those guys. It's been really cool. And we got some kids too, like we got a couple of these kids coming up, man. You're gonna have to remember some of their names too. They got a couple killers for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been awesome. It's been so fun.
Yeah, and then just for your years, like because kind of give more of a background on your martial arts. It's extends more than just the 2 years you've been at Battleborn. So like kind of like
Yeah,
that.
I've been a lifelong martial artist at this point. I've been doing it longer than I haven't. I've been doing it since I was a teenager. And I just turned 33 about a week and a half ago. So, I've been doing it a long time. I started in like Taekwondo. That
Mhm.
was cool. And then from Taekwondo, I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing and Muay Thai and yeah, it's been amazing. I said I've been training a good while now. I mean, almost close to 20 years at this point with all the martial arts experience that I've done. So coming here and even with all that experience, like I'm still learning so much still from everyone, even like, from Kelly all the way down to like some of our new guys who come in, they haven't been doing it that long and they'll pull some stuff off and I'm like, oh dang, like how'd you even do that? Like, yo, show me what's up. Let me see how you slip that. So it's
Yeah.
been cool, man. It's been fun. I love watching and I love learning and I just love training. I just love martial arts.
hmm So what are you looking to do this as? Like a full time, as a like professional fighting, or just more of just how are you looking, like more of just continue as like hobby? How are you looking to do this? Use
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still definitely, like, it's fun and I mean, I guess it's kind of a hobby, but I mean, I am a professional, so like, I do get paid, so,
Mhm.
I gotta train like one too, even with having a job and stuff like that. Luckily, with my job, even though I work full time, the hours are fairly flexible where I can still get to the gym, still train hard and honestly, like my job in itself, because I'm a detention officer and I work at a jail, so, you
Mhm.
know. I want to be on point, not only, in the cage and stuff like that, but at work too. So,
Yeah.
luckily in the cage, if something bad happens or something like that, there's a ref there. So there ain't no ref in there. So
Yeah.
I
And
got
you
I
the
got to
ref.
be on point.
You're the ref in there.
Yeah, that's it. Be
How
like,
do
we
you
don't
find
stop till I'm done.
how
Yeah.
do you find balance with everything? Like you said, you're working full time, and you also want to make sure you train and getting yourself ready for this match coming up. And I know we see you a lot. Like we just saw you in Augusta.
Mm,
How do you balance it all to find the time? Like, what's a
yeah.
typical week look like?
Oh man, that's a good question. Well, I mean, I also live by the thing is like you make time for what you want. It's like anything, we all have to make sacrifices for certain things. Sometimes, it might be like, oh man, I really want to go out tonight, but my friends want to hang out, but I got to hit the gym. I got a fight to get ready for. So,
Yeah.
it's just prioritizing what's important. And when I have a fight, training is important, and rest. So, I mean, that's kind of how I do it. So, like a typical week for me uh is I'll work, usually from like I get to work about 5:45 in the morning and then I get off at 6 at night and then I'll go right when I get off work, I have my gym bag and everything and I go straight to the gym and then
Yeah.
I'm going there and I'm training, for a couple hours and I go home, shower, eat, rest, and then depending on if I'm off the next day or not, it kind of will be the same thing. If I'm off, then I'm gonna sleep in maybe a little bit, rest and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the gym again. A lot of times I'm gonna try and get in there and train twice a day and stuff like that. But it's like anything we do in life. It's hard to have that work life balance. But like I said, you make time for what you want, and I want to
True.
fight, so I gotta make time. I gotta make sure I'm prepared. Especially when I'm
Yeah.
going in there. Like I know Kobe or whatever. He's gonna be a tough guy. He's not gonna be some little cakewalk. I can go in there and just be like, all right, man, I'm gonna hit you one time. You probably gonna fall. Like I know he's a tough dude. He's got a good MMA record and stuff like that. And I know he's a gamer, so I gotta
Yeah.
make sure I'm on my A game too.
A lot of experience there too as well. Like I think it'd be a good matchup to where, your guys, just have that experience of martial arts for many years. I think it'd be a good challenge for both of y'all guys. You know what I mean? I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. And you bringing them out of retirement, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's a good thing, man. I don't know. I'm gonna take it as like maybe like a compliment, you know, maybe or maybe he just don't like me for some reason. Like, man, I got to come out and punch this dude in the face.
It's
Like,
like,
I mean, it's cool, but you know, but, but no, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I feel like whenever you've been doing it and you've been competing for so long, like I
mhm,
think sometimes you're like, all right, I want to do it, and then you might go watch a fight or something,
you're
or
hyped up.
you get that itch, you want to come back. So, I'm happy that he wants to compete again, and I'm looking forward to giving him a good night. It should be fun.
Sweet, man. Yeah. So, like, are there any people you want to give a shout out to and thank? You know what I mean? Because I know you have like really great teammates. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course, like I said, always a big shout out to my coach, Kelly and Wendy, who's going to be fighting on that card as well.
yeah.
They've both been really good. They've been awesome. No, I love those guys. They're awesome. And then of course, I want to shout out all my teammates. Cam, he's going to be fighting that night as well.
Mhm.
Uh, my buddy Trevor, he's been a big integral part of my training camps a lot too. He helped corner me in my last fight. Elijah, Jared, also got give shout out to Marcus. He's also fighting, and my little homie Lily. She's gonna be fighting kickboxing the expo bout. Little kid. She's a little savage, man. And just all my training partners and all my teammates and a big shout out to my little brothers, Brandon and Austin. They started training with me too, so that's been cool to have them on those mats with me, and that makes me train a little bit harder some days because honestly they keep me in check some days. There's some days where I'm like, man, I don't want to go, and my little brother, a little 17-year-old kid, like, hey man, you come to the gym tonight, and I'm like, oh damn, now I gotta go, now I
Yeah.
gotta go. So yeah, of course, everyone at Battleborn and a big shout out honestly to Jared and all you guys at Conflict for giving me the opportunity and just
Oh,
let me go out there and show my skills.
yeah, man. That platform's for you guys, like whether it be this uh, or like this fight. It's your way to express yourself. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
everybody has their way to do that, and yeah, that platform is for y'all. Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome, man.
Oh,
How
thank you very much.
I always like to ask everybody
Mhm.
this. So how can the fans keep up with you? Do you have any social medias that we should be following?
Yeah. You guys could follow my Instagram. It's called Kicks, Chokes, and Ice Cream because those are like my three favorite things to do in the world is kick people, choke people, and eat ice cream. So follow that for
Mhm.
all your memes and training footage and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
then if you want to hit me up on Facebook, it's just Kevin Schroder. Or if you want to check out my business page, it's Elite Mobile Martial Arts on Instagram and Facebook, if you want to learn how to fight too.
And expand on that. Talk about your business a little bit, real quick.
Yeah. So it's a mobile martial arts business. So
Mhm.
basically what I do is I will go to your house, your job, your wherever the person might want to meet, and I give you one-on-one lessons in either Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and I supply all your equipment. So you want to do Muay Thai, I got mitts, I got pads, I got all that. You want to do Jiu-Jitsu, I got a little rollaway takeaway mat that I keep in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And I bring it out. We roll it out, sanitize it, do all the stuff, and
Mhm.
give you a little one-on-one course.
Oh yeah, a lot of that 101. I like it.
Yes, sir.
If guys watching, y'all want to watch Kevin fight, you can hit him up for tickets. But if you can't reach him, you go to conflictmma.com and just put Kevin's name in there. Make sure you put his last name too, Kevin Schroder, in the favorite fighter, or who is your favorite fighter in that box, and he'll get credit for that ticket. But if you can't come all the way from where he's in North Carolina to Georgia to Savannah, you can go watch it on pay-per-view, right?
Right. So you go over to combatlabs.tv/conflict, and there you make sure that you give Kevin credit there by entering his name as your favorite fighter on there as well. And you guys can stream it live and be there for the action and show your support.
Yes. And
that means I can't have any of my people in New York and all over the country. There ain't no excuse now. You
Right.
gotta watch.
Be there.
yeah. And if they do it early, right, before the fight, it's like $15. They get a $5 off.
Mhm.
But the weekend fight is $20. So get that discount. You know what I mean? And hook up Kevin so you can get credit for that fight as well, because he needs the monies.
That's right. You know, Your boy's poor. I'm hungry. Come on. I want a pizza after this.
Yeah, thank you, man, for taking your time out, especially after work. You know what I mean, and chatting with us, man. You have a good day, man, and I'll see you in October. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you again, y'all. I'll see you guys soon.
Be there.
All right. All right.
All right.
Later.
All right, peace.
So, if you like what you saw, please check our YouTube channel out at Conflict MMA Promotions. And what they need to hit?
Well, you should follow us on all the social medias. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are everywhere. Go to Conflict MMA Promotions, Conflict Radio. On YouTube, we post a lot of content on YouTube. That's like one of our favorite places to live these days. So make sure you go there and you hit that like button for this video down below. And then you subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. So that way you can be notified whenever we post content. Like I say in the end of all videos, he's taking the words right out of my mouth at the end of all of our videos for premier Southeast MMA content.
Because
you have to be there. You have to follow Conflict MMA.
Yes.
It's nothing like it.
That's right. We hope to see you where we bring the chaos
to the campus of 912. I love it. We're going to get it right. There's going to be one that sticks. Explosions.